Hola, this is Daniel DiTuro. In this video, I'm going to go over the ingredients and method for making homemade Southwestern style burros and chimichangas. If you're wondering what's the difference between a burro and a burrito, burro is Spanish for donkey, and burrito is a small donkey. Many restaurants use burro and burrito interchangeably, regardless of the size. For this recipe, I'm using about 2 3/4 pounds of raw chicken breast. You can also use 2 pounds of cooked chicken, pork, or beef. About 1 1/2 cups of chopped onion, about 3/4 cup of mild, medium, or hot homemade or prepared salsa, about 2 ounces of mild, medium, or hot diced roasted chilies, 1 can of rinsed pinto beans. Pinto beans are traditional, but you can use any beans for this recipe. 1 can of refried beans. You can use any type or substitute 2 cups of homemade refried beans. If desired, add up to 1/2 tablespoon of hot sauce, 4 ounces of shredded Monterey Jack or cheddar cheese, and 14 10-inch flour tortillas. If you're using raw chicken, heat 1 to 2 tablespoons of olive oil in a large skillet over medium heat. Add the chicken and cook about 4 minutes per side, or until lightly browned on the outside and cooked through. If you're using whole chicken breast, you can cut it into 3 or 4 pieces to reduce cooking time. Remove the cooked chicken and then use 2 forks to shred. You can also cube the chicken. Traditional Southwestern burros use shredded meat. In the same pan, add the onion and cook 5 to 6 minutes until tender or browned and begin to caramelize. Add the shredded chicken, followed by the salsa and chilies. Stir the salsa and chili to completely coat the shredded chicken. If desired, add hot sauce to taste. Next, stir in the whole beans, followed by the refried beans. Bring to a boil and cook stirring 1 to 2 minutes. Reduce heat to low or remove the pan from the heat. Add the cheese and stir it into the mixture until the cheese is thoroughly melted and combined. If you're serving the burros and chimichangas immediately, you can proceed to filling the tortillas. Otherwise, cover the pan and allow the mixture to cool about 2 hours. I like to make burros ahead of time and freeze them. Spoon about 1 cup of filling, about 2 inches from the edge of the tortilla. Next, fold and roll that edge over the filling. Then fold in the 2 sides and roll to finish the burro. If your tortillas are fresh, it will look like this without cracks. Repeat with the remaining tortillas until you've used all the filling. You can store and freeze burros in an airtight container. I use a sheet of wax paper to stack burros in the container. For chimichangas, use 2 toothpicks to keep the tortillas from unfolding during frying. In a deep skillet or pan, heat 2 or 3 inches of oil to 360 degrees Fahrenheit. Place the burros in the hot oil, seam side down, and fry 2 to 3 minutes. The side of the burro should look browned. Turn and fry the second side about 1 minute or until deep golden brown. Remove, drain on paper towels, and serve. An 8-ounce chicken and bean burro has about 450 calories, 7 grams of saturated fat, and 800 milligrams of sodium, with more than half the sodium coming from the tortilla. For a chimichanga, add about 140 calories and 2 grams of saturated fat. 1 burro or chimichanga has 30 grams of protein. Thank you for watching.